Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this morning? Early morning. Just sitting here getting ready for another show for tonight. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I don't think there's such a thing as a good morning because you have to wake up, got to get ready, and it's never enough sleep, right? Never enough sleep. And you're always tired when you wake up. And I used to be a morning person. I could get up, get moving, be jolly as all hell. And doesn't seem to work out that way anymore. But I hope everyone's gonna have a good morning. I hope you guys have a good day. But I'm here again on Waking Up America, and I'm Charlie, the country conservative. Just sitting here, like I said, working on tomorrow night's show. I got tonight's show all worked out and ready to go. And usually I'm working on tonight's show this morning, but I got a day ahead because we did a Trump interview the other day, so I had a show already made up that I didn't use, so I just used it yesterday. So, anyways, I got the shows made up. I'm working on tomorrow's show, which is turning out to be a dandy. Also, you guys don't want to miss this. If you can do it, if you're home or if you're not asleep, and tune in 9 o'clock at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the conservative viewpoint, where I do everything we caught up through the day and past couple of days and stuff like that. And that's what's hard to do because every day it changes with the Democrats too. It changes what they do, what they decide, when they're going to back Biden, when they're not going to back Biden, and it's going to be crazy for the next 3.5 months uh, before November, and that's why I'm getting this out to you guys just to show you what's going on around here because a lot of people have cut the cable, and they don't watch the news. My wife doesn't, my son doesn't. They don't watch it at all, and they don't know the truth. We don't talk about politics because I am a conservative. They're not liberals, but they don't care what is going on. I guess you wouldn't say don't care, but they don't want to hear it because every time you turn on the news, what is it? Bad news, and so people just don't want to watch it anymore. Plus, you don't know what to believe anymore with anyone. It's you go look at it. Just watch CNN, MSNBC, and see the stories. The View. That's even worse yet. You watch these people, and they tell you stuff, but then if you see stuff like Biden, they're saying, "Oh, he's perfectly fine." That Gumby from MSNBC looking dude, Scarborough. Um, he lies like freaking constantly. He said the other day, "This is the best Biden has ever been," and best ever. Really? Are you kidding me? This guy's an idiot. Scarborough is a freaking moron. And the stuff that he says on TV, just he's sitting behind a desk and he wouldn't say it to anybody's face. So let's get going on tonight's show. We're going to get into tonight. Biden's approval ratings are hitting new lows. And how, I don't even know how they're as high as they are. But we're going to get into that tonight. What else we're going to get into? Biden says he'll drop out of the race if God comes down and tells him. You know, okay, all you have to do is know and watch and see what and how Biden has been acting for the past 3.5 years. And I can do that. I can go on there and find some videos of how he was when he first it was installed into the White House compared to now and see how drastic the change has been. Oh, it's been amazing. But the man does and did have brain aneurysms, did have surgery on it. So, yes, he's going to have some cognitive issues, but it's the point of does he know it? And I doubt it. Most people that gets Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and all that stuff. You know, at the beginning of Parkinson's, they'll realize it, but dementia, it come and go like this, and it's like a brain lapse. It's like, well, I forget stuff all the time, but it's just point of his brain is already messed up, so he needs to go. But I don't know what it's going to take, but we're going to see. What else we got going on tonight? We got multiple Democrats still asking for him to drop out, which yesterday they held a private meeting. Haven't heard anything about that yet, but we'll be going over that too because they're still asking him to drop out. And this is another woman, and I'll probably drop this one, but another Democrat verbally is that not like the cowards that hide behind everybody else and say, "Oh, we'll back you to get him out of there." Well, they're not. They're cowards. They say that and then they run. Now we got Jerry Nadler saying that he wants him to drop out. Jerry Nadler's one of the top Democrats in here, and I think he changed course. What else we got going on here? Let's see. Whoops. Let me move this around here so I make sure I don't miss anybody that's coming in there. Good morning, Marissa. And I was going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening this morning because a lot of people, it's afternoon or evening for them that have been watching my show. Now, if they are watching it now, I don't know. They might be at work or they might be getting ready for bed or something like that. But because I have a couple guys from England and um, Alaska and all over the place that come and watch my show, which I love. And but you know, you never know what time it is, especially in Alaska when they have 24 daylight, 24 hours of darkness. It's like, no, I couldn't do that. But what else we got here? We got tonight. We're going over to Biden to ABC won't undergo independent cognitive exam. If he has nothing to hide, why wouldn't we go through with it? That's another issue right there. Let's see. Next on the hit parade here is, oh yeah, the Biden's physician meets with Parkinson's disease specialist at the White House. Now, I'm not going to go into depth with this one, but it's a little funny, don't you think? And it's about the timing. You have to join in tonight to catch it all. Yeah, we got ads popping up everywhere. Now we're going to talk about, if you guys heard about the interview that Biden did with George Stephanopoulos on ABC News or ABC Good Morning America. George Stephanopoulos. Snuffleupagus. That's what I've been calling him for years. So he's not a real journalist anymore. He used to be. I used to like him. But why they moved his interview around just to benefit him? Do they feel sorry for him? Probably, because they are fake ass news too. Now we're also going to get Biden's DOJ classified document case against Trump has been put on pause, and rightfully it should. It should be actually thrown out. This is all bull anyways. I got a lot. It's like I said, I got a lot of stories here. I put a lot of like 12 or 13 articles up, and what I get through, I get through. If I don't, okay, we'll go on to the next day. But these are kind of things that I'm going to go over. We get into more depth in it, and I've got a lot of videos. Let's see what I got here. I got about 7 videos tonight, maybe 8 videos tonight. So if you guys want to tune in, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you could make it, I'd appreciate it. Join in chat. We got a hell of a crew in there that let their voices heard. They talk about different stuff. They talk about disaster factor. It's a don't get dead disaster factor tip of the day. And they talk about that and talk about how to survive in a storm or a war. And the war is important nowadays because of what's going on in this country. Didn't have that under Trump, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. We didn't have wars. And this is why one of my viewers brought up about starting a don't get dead disaster factor. That's my wife's title I use. It's good. Tip of the day. So we'll give you a little bit of tip on how to survive in case of a power outage like what Texas is having right now. It's a mess in Texas because of that hurricane that went up through there. Feel sorry for people, especially when we have 100-degree weather here in Pennsylvania. Imagine what they're getting. So that's another thing to look out for. And I also give you a chance to win one of these travel mugs. And I have more too, white ones, and my logo sitting on there. And I give you a question of the week. Don't know what day it's going to be. And it's questions about the show. So you have to sit there and watch the show every day of the week to figure out the answer. So join me, 9 o'clock weeknights. And we have a blast on there. A little more pushed on what I'm doing because I have a lot of things I want to get to and to show you guys because the truth needs to get out. And here at the Conservative Viewpoint, the truth always matters. So I have no reason to lie. I have no benefit from this. I don't make money doing this. I'm disabled, so this is what I do. I can't sit for very long. I lay down, and from an injury I got at work a few years back. But I don't make money on this, so I have no reason to lie to anyone. So this is why I do this, just to get the truth out to you guys, because you will not get it on cable news. So join me and we'll have a blast. If you want to, I can bring you on my show and let you get your voices out live on air. I was nervous at first when I did all this. I'm still nervous sometimes coming on here, but the people at Wimkin, WIMKIN.com, they help me out a great deal. They get on there, they chat, we talk, I answer their questions or read their comments out loud. I'm trying to get a couple of them on here that helped me, that just told me about doing the disaster factor deal, and trying to get them to come on, and we're going to do a show with them just strictly on that. And because it's important nowadays, because we never know what's going to happen, especially with the open borders and stuff. You never know what's going to happen. So what else we got going on tonight? We have got Trump will hold a fundraiser with his VP pick on July 18th at the RNC convention in Milwaukee, which starts Sunday. And I will try to air some of it, especially when Trump talks and he makes his announcement. He's supposed to make it then and tell us who his VP is going to be. I'm going to run that air live. So take a look out for me going live earlier than 9 o'clock or like this morning, like in the middle of the day or something. Whenever he holds his news conference live, we will be airing it and streaming it live so we can all hear who he's going to pick. I know it's driving the Democrats nuts. Oh, yeah. Hold on a sec. Hope you guys got your coffee. And I had to go up and get a second cup already. I got a headache too this morning, so that sucks. But I do want to stream that live. Hopefully you guys will tune in, get your friends, family, neighbors, everybody. Tell them to go check out me at Wimkin, WINKIN, Rumble, or, regular Rumble, like you're rumbling, and Twitter, all under Country Conservative. Check me out, follow me on any one of those sites, that's fine. I am in Facebook if you guys want to friend me on Facebook, but it's under Charlie Brown. I'm not lying to you. It's the truth. That's my name. That's actually Charles, but I go by Charlie. And you can joke all you want about it. It don't bother me. I've heard it for 56 years. I think I've heard about everything that you can put out there. So if you want to, just friend me there. I stream live on all those social media sites and Instagram and Twitter. Twitter's got to pick up because I'm not getting very many people on Twitter, and I would like to pick up on them. I got almost 8,000 followers on there, and I'd like to pick up some more people. But Wimkin, they're great. They're the best. If you haven't heard of Wimkin, they've been around for a little while. They've been low key, but they're great. It's another like Facebook deal, but it's somewhere where you don't get censored. To a point, everywhere, everybody has a point. You can't threaten people on the internet. You can't threaten people anywhere. And there's no reason to do it. There's no reason to threaten people. And people are stupid if you threaten people. It's not worth it. Just That's why we're here, just to get the truth out to people, not to threaten anybody, just to get the truth out and have some fun. That's all it's about. All right, what else we got? We only got a couple more things to go over here. Like I said, I got 11 or 12. I can't remember what this one is, but Trump plays it cool while Democrat media turn on Biden. We said this was going to happen, and we've been saying it for months and months and months. That because they've been lying to him, covering him up for all of his problems that he's caused, all of his dementia. I mean, all of his forgetfulness, falling down, everything you can name. The Biden Afghanistan withdrawal, the disastrous withdrawal that killed 13 of our service members. You know, he doesn't care. And all this just leads to the fact that he has some kind of mental cognitive disorder. This man should not be in office. He is not fit to have a nuclear button in his pocket. Not at all. This is a 24/7 job. And if he can't handle it, and they said he's no good after 8 o'clock. He said that. If you're not good at 8 o'clock, you're no good at all. Period. He needs to get out. And the last thing, if I make it to it, it's showing, because of the open border, the rampant drugs that are running this country. This is a point that I'm trying to make here with Biden and the Democrats just allowing this nonsense to happen and allowing all these people to come into our country because it's just out of control. Breathe slowly in a bag for a few minutes to relieve your headache. Well, thanks, McGilla. I will try that. That's a morning headache, and I hate that stuff. I started that back in 2000. I was in a car accident on the job, of course, a different job. I was a highway construction inspector, and we got head on by an old lady that fell asleep at the wheel. Yeah, and I jammed my head up into the roof of the truck that I was riding in, and ever since then, my neck's been stiff, and I get headaches all the time. So, kind of used to it after, 24 years. That's a long time. That sucks. But yeah. But thank you for the advice. I will take that into consideration after I'm done here, because I got to work on the rest of tomorrow's show, get it ready to go. But you guys won't be disappointed. Got a lot of information to go over, and you heard what I've got for tonight. And I'll have about the same, maybe more videos, and we'll look at interviews. And you never know what the Democrats do, because the Democrats are like out of control. And half of them are telling Biden to get out. And he is so shot out in the head that he's arguing with people. And that's one of the articles I'm going for tomorrow night, that he flips out every given minute, and you never know when it's going to happen. But then you got Jill Biden pushing him to stay in. That's elder abuse, and she should be charged with it. There's no reason for this. This man should be, because it's not about just the debate. Now, that's what the Democrats are trying to bring up. They're trying to bring up and saying that because of the debate, because he had a lousy 90 minutes or whatever it was, that is why they're pushing him to get out. This has been going on for years, not just days, just not hours. It's been going on for years. And it was going on before that. It's just a slow progression of his problem. So that's why he needs to go. Someone has to push it in. And if you guys tune in tonight with the doctor, the Parkinson's doctor, it'll leave you wondering too. So we have so much to go over, and you guys can share this video, share my other live streams for me if you would. Get the truth out to people. Get them to come in and join us. We've got plenty of chat areas. We've got Twitter got their own, and I keep looking for them. And when I'm on Instagram, I don't do Instagram this morning. I'm streaming on Facebook and Wimpkin and YouTube, Rumble. I'm going to those 5 places this morning, and that's all I do in the morning to get people to wake up with this smiley face of mine. Just, while you're going on your way to work, or you're grabbing your coffee, or Probably people when they're looking at me going, then they splash more water on their face and say it can't be true. But yeah, it's me. How you doing? Um, just to get you guys up to date on what's going on around here and things that are going on everywhere because everything's a mess right now. Just not in our country, in other people's countries. You know, Russia and Ukraine, and Biden keeps supplying Ukraine with weaponry on a failing war. Russia is decimating them, and he keeps telling people. He just told them this morning at whatever meeting he's at right now. I just caught part of it and saying that Ukraine is winning and Russia's losing. No, Russia could destroy them in a second if they wanted to. And with that nutcase Putin, I wouldn't put anything past him. He's threatening us. He's putting ships and subs in, like, off the coast of Florida. These are things that we have to watch out for because of Joe Biden. And we can't do this anymore. We can't have this fear hanging over us that we're going to be attacked. We have enough issues right now with the amount of terrorists that have crossed our borders because of Joe Biden and Alejandro Mayorkas, the worthless garbage that they are, allowing hundreds and maybe thousands of terrorists that they know of to cross this border, that they've already arrested hundreds of them, known terrorists. They don't vet the people correctly. They tell you they do, but they're not. They only vet these people with what information we have in our country. If they have been caught for a crime here, that's what they use. They don't call the other countries and say, hey, this so and so Joe Blow, is he a criminal? They don't do that. They just use our criminal database to run their names through if it's a real name. They don't even question that. And if it's nothing comes up, they give them their little baggie of goodies with cell phones and money, and not real money, but cards and stuff. Free plane fare anywhere they want to go in the United States. Free. Well, it's not free. It's our money paying for this. So just think about that. But we have our people, our homeless people living on the streets. There's kids, there's vets, and the vets aren't being taken care of. We should never have a family living on the streets in this country. But you have illegal criminals living in high-rise hotels in New York for free. And then they're going out and committing crimes. They're committing shoplifting crime, which is not shoplifting anymore because they're stealing thousands of dollars of merchandise. They're attacking our police officers and saying, oh, well, it's common practice in Venezuela to shoot up cops and beat up cops. Well, you're not in Venezuela anymore, you idiots. This is the kind of stuff that we go over at night. And you guys should join us. You guys will have a blast. You can get your voices out there. Like I said, I can send you a link if you want to come onto my show and be seen like I am. And I'm not the prettiest thing in the world to look at, but I just want to get the truth out to you. That's what it's about. And I do this every day anyways. I come down here and I look through my computer, and that's why I started this stream, because people aren't getting the truth. And I can walk around and I can see, people that don't understand what's going on. And this is what they need to be woke up to, the truth. And the truth isn't pretty right now. We need to get it back. I'm tired of filling my truck up for $250. When Trump was in office, I filled it up for $100. I have a diesel. So I haul a fifth wheel. So, hey, Rick, good morning. But there's things that go on that people aren't realized to, because like I said, they've cut the cable. Nobody watches the news anymore because it's just depressing. They don't tell you anything good. They just hi, good morning, Pat. I saw her. She's one of the regulars on the night show, and she's awesome too. She has a lot of information out there, and they were all talking about the disaster stuff and what foods to keep stock on. just in case something happened. And we're not talking about wars and no conspiracy crap like that. We don't do that stuff. We're just talking about, when there's storms, flooding, and that happens a lot. Power outages, winter storms, stuff like that. And that it's important. We don't do that conspiracy crap on here. And anybody that says so, you're an idiot, because that the liberals always want to say this is a conspiracy here. We're throwing out conspiracy there. Well, guess what? There's not one conspiracy that has not been come true. So what's that make it? Not a conspiracy. What's going on, Jan? They're not conspiracies when they're true. And everything that we've said for months and years have all come true. So it's a point of getting the truth out to people. That's why I do this. That's why we get on at night. And I mean, like I said, we have fun. Check it out again. Country Conservative under Wimpkin, Rumble, Twitter, all of them, and Charlie Brown, excuse me, under Facebook. And the YouTube channel, if you guys don't want to sign up for those other ones, my YouTube channel is Country Conservative 1776. And sometimes you have trouble typing it in because I have another YouTube channel for Conservative Viewpoint, but it seems like nobody's getting to see that one. I type it in, I can't even bring it up. If I didn't have it bookmarked, I couldn't find my own channel. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's their algorithm or not. But don't forget to follow me, especially on Rumble. Like, share, wherever you're at. It helps my channel out, helps us grow. I'm a one-man band here. I usually have a buddy of mine that goes with me, but he's branched off and has started his own shows. Hopefully he does well. It's going to take a while for him to get going, but he just started this a few days ago. So, but I think I could handle it without a problem. And that's what I'm going to be doing here for you guys, just getting the truth out. And I may not be on here every morning at 6 a.m. because if I can sleep, I sleep about 3 to 4 hours a night. That's it. I have so much pain, it's unreal. And the older I get, the more it hurts. And that sucks even more. So if you don't catch me every one morning, it's probably because I actually dozed back off and just said, the heck with it, I'm not getting up. But it just doesn't seem to work out that way. Like this morning, I was up at 3 a.m. again. Then I got back up at 4. And it's like, oh, man. So then I say at 4:30, I roll out of bed and just say, all right, I'm going to get started, I guess. So I come down to my studio and I start working on the next day's show, or I make some vinyl shirts and stuff, or I make some stickers, which I got some. Thanks, Pat. I love you guys too. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I do stuff down here to keep me busy for a little while until my leg starts hurting again. Then I have to go back upstairs, lay down, ice it down, and all the kind of crap. So I do go. What have we got here? I do about a half hour here. If I got more to go, or if I have to see people in here, I hope so too, Pat. But they told me it's a never-ending pain for me. It's going to be ever-ending, and all they want to do is push drugs on people. I'm not for that. I can't do. I'd rather do the pain than painkillers. If I would have been on painkillers since 2008, when my injury happened, I'd have been a druggie too. I would have been a statistic, and I can't do that. I have to. I can't. I'm not in control of myself when you're on drugs, and I just can't bring myself to do that. So I just deal with it. Sometimes I'll take ibuprofen, Tylenol, crap like that to try to take the edge off. But the pain gets intense pretty, a lot. So but it's something that you have to deal with, and I hope other people would be able to comprehend that. And it's the point is once they feel that relief with those drugs, it's not good, and then they keep going, and then those pills start to wear off. Then they need something stronger, and that's where it leads to addiction. That's where the fentanyl problem crisis is coming in at, and this is why the Biden administration will not close the border. They control people when they're not in control. You look at drunken Grandma Nancy Pelosi's district in California. That's all they are. There's druggies strung out on the streets, living on the streets. It's just sad and disgusting at the same time. They use the bathroom on the streets. That's really not a morning talk, but it's reality. It's the truth, and that's what I try to give you guys as much as possible. So, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. That was my wife asking me a question. But I will be back on tonight, 9 p.m. If you guys want to join me, please do. Get your friends and family. Share this video so they know where to join me. I told you guys everything, country conservative, all that stuff. Join me tonight if you can. Leave comments, questions below. I love comments. It helps me improve my show. But that's about all the time I have for today. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them in there. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can email me at the conservative viewpoint at yahoo.com. I do have a thing here. I should put it up in the mornings and I forget to. If you want to email me a question or a comment or want a sticker or something like that, email me there and I'll show you what I have. As far as I just got this vinyl machine, so I'm working on it, slowly but surely. But I got a good many stickers I made up. I do t-shirts. I just got hats to make a hat with, but that's not the point of my show. My point is not to do this. I'm just having fun with that. But my point is to get out the truth to you guys, and I hope I'm doing that. Let me know in comments, and thank you, Pat, and I hope to see you guys later too. But I hope you enjoyed this morning's show, and hopefully I'll see you tonight. If not, maybe tomorrow morning. All right? Have a good day, everyone. See ya.